Welcome to another episode of the Apocalypse. I am Nicholas, your humble guide. More traitors being thrown out of government. More annexation jokes. More men falling out of windows. More. Do you believe yet? Or do you need more? Yes. First of all, quickly, a very large gentleman from Latvia just happened to fall out of a window in Moscow recently. And this gentleman was a basketball player. So this gentleman had money. He had strength and good looks. Big, tall, robust gentleman. And he had a little bit of clout and all that. And, you know, it all came to a quick end when he just fell out of a window. And again, that's how they do things in Russia. That's how they handle things. And that's why I begged you rubes, and you CEOs, and you oligarchs, please don't do that to our country, because I know all you people can see are dollar signs up at the top. And at the bottom, you associate certain things to right-wing politics. None of it based in reality, but you do it anyway because you were told to. And then there's the whole racism and other elements there at the bottom. Brainwashing, stupidity, lack of education, all kind of different things. Team sport mentality, of course. Only in America, baby. They'll elect the devil if it's got an R next to it. So I begged everyone not to turn our country into that, and what did we see almost immediately after Donnie Shitbags won? Well, we saw a CEO gunned down on the sidewalk, and now there's talk of in New York a special CEO hotline where you could call if there are security issues, like, you know, untoward people around or something. Funny, we don't have one of those hotlines when a interesting fellow or woman is at a school with a gun. Funny, we don't have a hotline for that. You just gotta call 911 and hope the cops don't stand out there and do nothing because they're afraid to take on an assault weapon. That's what we get to do in that circumstance. So yeah, I begged you guys not to turn your country into this, because guess what? It's going to come to your doorstep, too. It came to that CEO's doorstep, didn't it? MAGA/Elon cultist. There's no arguing it. He had his own little startup. He wanted to be the next Elon. The thing is that kid doesn't realize is Elon was born filthy rich. I don't know if that kid was. That kid's family had some money. I don't think they had Elon family type money, though. That's what that kid don't understand. And I assume he probably tried to get his parents to finance his startup, and it wasn't going well. So, you know, let me just go be famous for something else. And it will achieve absolutely nothing. But it's just an indicator of what our country's turning into. So we have yet another gentleman in Russia that has just happened to fall out of a window. And that's what you, rubes, have given your country to at this point. It's over for America. It's too late. You can't go back. And believe me, you'll want to go back. I'm a lot smarter than you. Trust me. Just trust me. So what else happened? Oh, a gentleman named Alex something. Who even cares? It doesn't even matter. It's just another automaton for MAGA spouting the talking points. Well, guess what happened to this gentleman? Literally, whilst he was spouting the talking points, he stroked out. And when I saw it, I said to myself, wow, isn't that a metaphor for what's going to happen to the cult? Then I've been begging all of you, every single troll, I'm sorry I'm yelling, but it's raining. Every single troll, every single right-winger, every single person representing a public relations firm, etc., every conservative, whatever, came to me over the years, and I said to them one sentence: get out of the cult while you still can. In other words, don't have them lies on your lips when you stroke out, when you take your last breath. Don't be like that Alex gentleman. Don't even remember his last name. Does it even matter? No, the details don't matter at this point. It's too late. But it serves as a metaphor, so his name isn't important. The incident is. In other words, don't be spouting the MAGA talking points as you're stroking out or taking your last breath like that gentleman. Because you know why? That tells me for that gentleman, if he died, I don't think he did, but if he were to die after that incident, well, that would be the last act of his life, spouting lies in service of a cult, of a con man. That's literally what I've been saying to you humans out there that want to debate me and argue and try and convince me that wrong is right, up is down, whatever you believe. I have eyes to see. I don't need your advice. But I gave you some advice. That was good advice. And you should heed it. Get out of the cult while you still can, because you don't want to be stroking out with them lies on your lips. And the reason I said that to so many of you over the years, and I'm still saying it, it doesn't help me out. It don't get me to where I'm going. I'm trying to help you out, even though you despise what I'm saying, even though you despise what I stand for, even though you can't handle the way I speak it. Even though it hurts your ears and your brain and your character. Heed the advice. I'm not even sure if there's still time, but let's just say there is. Get out of the cult while you still can. You don't want to end up out a window. Metaphorically. Or literally. Well, in America, it would most likely happen with a firearm, wouldn't it? Like those school kids today in that Christian school. It's gonna come to your doorstep. The Christian schools are not exempt. CEOs are not exempt. Tall, strong basketball players are not exempt. MAGA rubes will not be exempt. Executives, CEOs, oligarchs, no one is exempt. This is what I tried to warn you people of. More annexation jokes today. As a senior government official resigned. It seems Donnie likes the fact that this government official resigned in Canada. That some deal will be easier to be made now. That's not a good thing. If Donnie likes it, we shouldn't like it. That means we shouldn't like it. That means it's bad for us. Good for Donnie's bank account. All the tariffs, you know whose pocket they going in. Not good for America or us or Canada. So more annexation jokes by Donnie shitbags today, our future dictator. Thanks, Rubes. Calling him Governor Trudeau, etc. And boasting of this person that was fired. Boy, I don't remember MAGA and Donnie shitbags boasting when he got fired from the White House 4 years ago. I remember people crying about that. But hey, they're boasting now. It's all, you notice all his dreams are coming true all of a sudden? It almost seems supernatural. Time Magazine, Trudeau bending to his will. All the press, the Stephanopoulos thing bending to his will. Now he wants to sue an Iowa newspaper for saying that this poll that they were looking at had Kamala Harris ahead of him at the time. He wants to sue someone over that. You know why? Because Stephanopoulos and ABC just gave him the go-ahead. Donnie knows anyone he sues now will just settle and pay him as tribute to the emperor. Thanks, ABC. Thanks, George. That's what we got now. What else did I want to talk about? The man falling out the window, the CEO shooting. What else was the other thing? Oh, German Chancellor. Vote of no confidence. He's out. You know why he's out? Because he a traitor. He another one working for Vlad. Gone. I wish we could handle our trash like this. No confidence. Out. Like it should have been done, the first impeachment. He should have been removed from office. Let alone the second one. Let alone when he tried to overthrow the government. And then committed another crime by walking out with 3,000 documents in boxes. And then when the FBI contacts him about it, he starts moving them around to other locations. So another traitor out in Germany, but thanks to you, Rubes, Vlad still has America, even though he lost Syria, he lost South Korea for now, he lost Romania, he's losing Georgia. Now he just lost Germany. I saw a lot of complaining about Germany from the Ukrainians. They kept wondering why Germany didn't want to help more. Well, now we know why over here in America. I don't follow German politics that closely, but I keep my ear to the wind. And the Chancellor's out. And it makes sense now. Now I know why the Ukrainians were complaining about Germany for so long. Because yet another Russian stooge. Again, any democracy people in Europe, in North America, they have America now. He wants Canada next. Hence the annexation jokes again today. Europe is about to move on without us. They're about to put their own satellites in the air. To compete with Musk Starlink, they don't want to have to rely on the US, and they don't want to have to rely on Elon Musk. Not good for us, Rubes. Not good. These are our oldest allies. Canada, many European countries. All being alienated. That's going to cost us. We don't want to be allied with only Russia, China, the Saudis, and the Muslim terror groups. That's all that's left. After Vlad gets all of Europe via the presidencies, via their own rules, via our own rules. That's the dream. Well, he's losing all kind of different territories he's had control of for a while, or has tried to gain control of. But he still has America in his pocket, which is worth more than all of them. Wants Canada as well. I hope he doesn't get it. I hope Trudeau stands up to him. Doesn't appear he's going to, though. So it's just wild and out of control. But here's the real point. I'm going to make this a short one, because I wasn't even planning on doing a video. I just see thing after thing after thing. This doesn't seem strange to you? All these things that are happening so quickly. Top-level governments are rising and falling. At the top, presidents getting impeached, martial law, no confidence votes. Why is it all happening after the election? Do you notice the acceleration? It's almost as if it's supernatural, huh, guys? But you were all wise. You were all knowing. So many people that I interacted with over the years, so many CEOs and oligarchs promote that image, yet none of you are. Because look at what you've wrought, and it hasn't even begun yet. Wait till it really begins. Wait till it's really at your doorstep. Then it's really going to be fun, Rubes. Then you'll wish you never looked at politics like a team sport, and you would have looked at the individual. And you would ask yourself, who's more like the person that I claim to believe, have faith in, live my life according to their philosophies? Well, you already failed that test. You chose the thief and not the savior. Just like some people did a few thousand years ago. But I want to say this one more time. This is the real point. That Alex gentleman that just stroked out literally while spouting the MAGA talking points in front of a crowd. When I saw that, I thought to myself, well, that's what I've been trying to warn MAGA about for 8 years and the world about. Despite the all-wise and all-knowing trying to school me, you're about to be schooled, not by me. You wouldn't listen to me anyway, no matter what wisdom I put before you. Because you don't realize wisdom when you hear it or see it. You run with yours. That has got us here. Again, that gentleman stroking out literally while spouting the talking points. Get out of the cult while you still can, if you can. I don't even know if you still can. Please, for your sake, not mine. Until the next episode of The Apocalypse, have a wonderful evening.